I can't sleep. This is not my house. This is never my house. Gotta check the mail. I need to check. I need to check. The doorbell still work? Yep, the doorbell still works. Mail. Cool. What does it say? Oh, that's a lot of mail, actually. Okay, let me... A lot of stray papers. So let me get that out of there. A structure block. A bottle of Sapper's Power? The fuck does that... You know what? Never mind. Let me get the meat out of here before it goes bad. And a
I like
tripwire.
meat.
Oh, dear lord. Wait, are you my headset? Did you tap my headset again? Or...
Um, yeah, I guess.
God, I told you before, please stop doing that. It's late and I can't sleep. This is not... Did you send me mail while I was gone on that mission?
Uh, yeah, I guess I sent you mail while you were gone.
Oh.
Lots of it.
Yeah, I can tell. I got like 3 stacks of paper and a bunch of meat. I'm surprised it didn't go bad. It's a good thing I put a cooler in this fast. Alright, let's see what we have. A present and one more thing. I think I should read the present first. Let me read that real quickly. Alright. Good morning, friend. So, my friend from another world, I want to leave you a bottle of their power. There were broken power effects and terrain of all entities in 7 block radius. Yeah, not fun. They're a nice guy though. Alright. Blank. Hey, were some of the pages ripped out of this book?
No, I just intentionally did that. So you have to scroll to like the 10th page to read
You're
what
cheeky.
else.
You are cheeky. You can see the Rifco pulled you in. P.S. A bottle will cause chaos and randomly change every block and entity within a 7 mile radius. I can use this. I can legitimately use that for my plan. I'm gonna put the paper in a chest because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe we can make more books out of it. And why did you shove my chest with meat though? I'm surprised that flies or anything did not get into it.
Hungry, so I decided might as well give you some raw meat.
Some of this chicken. Wait, did you give me chicken that was enchanted, or is that an effect of whatever the stuff's in the bottle you gave me?
Well, I might have been affected because I gave you regular chicken.
Huh.
That's what I remember doing. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you like cursed stuff in a world or something like something
Cursed
is
as
it?
in what standard? There's cursed can be anything from very normal to oh my god, why is he on fire?
Like, have you seen a campfire that's like water and fire, like in the same block?
Huh. Water and fire.
Or
You mean
have
like
you
you
seen?
mean you mean like distorting reality through means of unnatural phenomena?
Yes, like that.
Oh.
I've kind of mentioned that the
I
things, if
mentioned the
you break
bottle will
that
randomly change
all,
properties of each terrain's properties. Oh, so if you have a camp. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hey, so I never got a look around your lab. I've noticed it there for months and never looked at it. Is it okay? Can I come for a visit? I want to ask me polite. That's it.
Yeah, you just ripped in. You just ripped in.
I'm gonna walk
Next to
there.
me.
I'm just gonna walk there mainly because I feel like it's a play thing to do. And rifting into your lab is like just walking through the door, and that's kind of rude. I don't want to do that.
Um,
All right. Nothing seems
Probably.
different. Oh yeah, did I tell you that I finally got a sample of one of those eggs?
No, you haven't.
Last week, when one of the eggs sprouted out, someone plucked it out, and yeah, we now have a contained specimen of one of those weird green eggs. Um, it's in a completely stone area, so it's not going to be able to spread. And there's no water, so it won't be able to spread to different areas. So It's a contained sample until I can figure out a permanent solution.
To be honest, has anyone died doing anything with the eggs?
I don't think so. No. Like, are you at your house? Can I knock on your
Not at my house.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna
um,
enter. I'm not gonna enter it. I don't want to be rude. Just walk right in. Unless it's with your permission. I don't want to just walk into someone's house and be a asshole about it. It's up to you. I just don't want to. You have a really nice view here, actually. Why have I never visited your place? God, this is.
oh yeah, I have a parrot.
You do? Hmm.
Yeah, I have a parrot, like literally downstairs. Where are you?
I'm upstairs I'm right at your front door of your lab. I don't know where the hell you are, but I'm just gonna wait here and be patient. But
Are you invisible?
no, I'm literally visible. I am physically visible. Hold on, I need to change into my toggle perspective R. There we go. I'm at the front of your house. Should I just open a door and walk in, or what do you want me to do?
Out the door and walk in.
Oh, okay. Whoa, man, that looks. Whoa, dude, this is a cool looking lab. It's very simple, but it's incredible looking. I'll admit that.
I thought you were at the front of my house.
I'm at the front of your lab. I don't know where your house is.
Wow.
Wait, hold on a second. Is your house the one in the village or in the city?
The house that's what would you call this? The abandoned city?
Oh, there. I didn't know. I got mixed up. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god.
I remember you told me that this used to be your old lab, and I just basically
Oh, there.
rebuilt
I
it.
am so sorry. Got that mixed up. I've been having a hard time sleeping. Okay, gotta be honest. I've been having a very hard time sleeping in my new lab slash house for now. I got so used to
Okay.
living underwater, seeing the ocean, seeing the sunrise. You know?
You wanna know something? That lab that I have is actually underwater, encased in bedrock.
How do you? Never mind. Fuck it. I just haven't been able to sleep lately. Just sleep deprivation. Go team. My anti-anger medicine is definitely kicking in because I am definitely not wanting to punch something, which is something that I am really proud about. At least it's working. If you can't tell,
Honestly, can I just brick you in?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If you can't
Okay.
tell, my anger has not been the kindest to me since the whole new quantum point take over my house, and now I have to move in and upgrade my main house because Rivka want to be a bitch and take over everything I build.
Are they gonna take over like any other that they're doing?
No, you have. Oh wait, you're new to the whole. Oh, did you ever read the Rifco rulebook at all? They don't give them out anymore. Wait, what did you enter this universe?
Maybe at least like 8 months ago or something like that.
Oh, they stopped. Oh wait, not 10 months ago they stopped giving out rulebook. So Rift had this stupid rule where it's like, oh, if it's built on our territory, which is the spawn region, the city faction, I think the village faction counts. And
Basically, the whole
anywhere
planet.
around, anywhere around where spawn, normal area, and so on. But it's not everywhere, so like specifically. Mainly, if it's our land, we can do whatever the fuck we want because you can't control us. We run the company. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, look where my house is now. Alright, you here? I'm at your house. Where's your
You're
doorbell
at the
at?
house.
Where's your doorbell?
Alright. Reality is kind of broken because I'm falling through everything. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That happens.
Have you ever had that happen when you ripped
I
and you
have
just fall through
a few
everything?
times. Luckily, the universe fixes itself before anything else happens.
Mm.
I actually like the way you made your house. With that is a really secure way to keep your house still. Oh, Florida parrot. I like
Yeah.
that.
There's also a secret to reality where if you go up to someone, they have a thing above their head that says "Don't die." I don't know why that's there now.
Is that yours? Is that like part of your reality, or I don't
No,
know?
no.
Many different realities. I should
I
probably
guess
get
it's
you.
part of the
I
Minecraft
should
realm.
probably get a new jacket. To be honest, I should really get a new jacket when you think about it. It's really falling apart.
You know where they sell jackets
I know. I made
nowadays?
no. My dad made this one for me a long time ago. I'm gonna try and patch it up later, sometime maybe before next. Oh, you. Oh wait, you never saw. I never did ever show you the Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. The reason I called you was because management wanted me to take you to so you can get some samples of something. Of the eggs. Remember you said you wanted some dry egg samples before to see what you can do and try and create an anti-egg or anti whatever it's called. Remember that?
Talking about the blue stuff that's corrupting everything.
The egg.
Yeah.
All right, follow me, follow me, follow. No,
Sure.
it's right behind you. What the hell's the hell is? Whatever that was. Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Oh,
All right, so Rifco told me, or management, being the bitch they are, told me about 2 weeks ago that one of the remember that building that was completely infested, just like green shit everywhere, and just the giant vines taking over all the stuff.
yeah, if it's in the swamp, then I think I remember.
Yeah, knock yourself out. So some of the material completely dried up, or some of the eggs. There's a second location, but
Okay.
all right.
Can I just pick one off?
All right, so okay? So I'm gonna give you a thing. Take this. You can legitimately use that. Just get as much as you need. There's a second location if you need
Okay.
some. I'm busy. Busy.
Uh, I'm just gonna
Okay. So.
pop, pop.
All right. So
Um,
I think those are the vines. I'm not fully sure exactly. There's a lot of material that comes from these materials or this location. I mean, you can get it later. I mean, you don't have to get it all now. It's up to you. But
okay.
and there's a second location if you need some more. I can show you it. You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna give you a deadline. Usually, I would give you a deadline or something. Manager's like, "Oh, give him a deadline or something." Yeah, you can get whatever you want. Get as much as you need, whenever you want.
Also, after all of this, I want to show you what the cursed reality glitch thingy that you can get that you might see if you break that bubble or
Alright,
use it.
so you remember how we locked up this entire core, right? Well, luckily, recently we've had the corruption completely disappeared, or the egg completely, well, broke. Yeah, like I said, we've been having a lot of problem with the eggs, as the ones that die out just explode randomly.
That's the remains.
Yep, that's the remains. It's not really an egg, it's like a fungus. Where if it doesn't get enough material, it just implodes on itself. And if you can't tell, I mean, the cave looks a bit more natural. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, at least we know now that the cave can heal after this whole problem, right?
Yeah, some caves heal. It's just part of their. I have jumpy feet right now. If you can't tell.
You excited for something? You excited?
Nah, I think. Does Rifko have like any weird illness?
No, they don't. Not really. I don't know exactly. Usually Rivka would give an antidote, but I haven't gotten one for that one yet. Oh wait, I didn't show you. So this is the big event. Now, this is the big event. The massive. Remember how you probably have heard from the city faction about this big fiesta, this massive party, right? The big excited party where it's the yearly Rifco event, right? Something about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to just sleep in one of those beds in the really crazy Caesar house.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. All right, I'll fix it up later. So this is how much work we have gotten done on it. It's still under construction. We have a bouncy castle, um, a dance floor. Obviously, we have a dance
Dance
floor. You
floor.
can't have a dance floor without a party area. We have this is made by Shadow actually. Shadow made this mini game. Let me see. Does it still work? A crossbow, and I think I need an arrow. I have an arrow back here. Okay, let me try it out. Yeah, it works. Wait, so we know that game works. So the game works. So I know it's not the greatest party design, but we were trying to get what we're working with, trying to create a lot more with what we have.
Right.
Where the hell did
Still alive.
Where did the cows go? Oh,
I
don't tell me they killed them. Don't tell me the foxes killed the. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, it's bound to happen eventually. Then we have the neon beacon. Actually, this is made by Greg. Actually,
Okay.
I don't hate.
Feels like you're floating on air.
It's part of something. Then we have the skee ball games. Obviously, that's the meeting area.
The meeting area.
You walk up. Well, hold on. You just walk up here like, "Hello, everyone," or some shit like that. Fucking cliche bullshit. No. If you can't tell, I've been trying to plan this out for a very long time. It's not easy planning everything and then getting everything to work, and you got a lot of help building this up, and I'm excited. This is 2 years in the making. Last time we did this one was 2 years ago, and it ended
It's
in
looking
disaster.
good. Ooh, seizure house.
Don't sleep in the bed. Do not set your respawn point here. I swear to Christ, everyone gets stuck in and you can't get out. Because you lock a door after. Once you lock that door, no one comes in until the event, or until the maintenance crew comes to update more. You don't want to be stuck here for 3 days with no one knowing that you're here. Then we have the circus tent. I don't know if we have this here, but we have a circus tent here. Maybe you can think of something for this. I have no idea. We just have a lot of stuff. And then we have the storage unit. This is where we keep all the smaller items. The smaller, more ticket items. At the moment, we used all the smaller items and we just have a bunch of extra hay bales. When this event ends, we're going to have everything refilled back in here. And, well, you get the point, right? It's a storage unit. There isn't really much to it. And we can't afford doors because monsters. We don't want monsters staking our stuff. More skee ball, and then we have the fountain. This is literally months of planning, weeks of planning, building, you name it. And look at that, it's my logo from the back of my jacket. No one can see it actually. Let me take that off real quickly. It's my logo from the back of my jacket. Who knew?
To be honest with you, monsters just screw up reality. Like it's like a computer. Once it turns on, monsters appear and they just hog up all the resources.
To be honest, it's entity spam. That's how entity spam is. We have the end mob lock on, to be honest, but still can't figure out how to disable the mob. We've had disabled them from spawning. So what do you think of that? What do you think of the entire celebration? That's your usual, when the celebration happens, it's gonna be a lot more different. It's gonna be a lot more happy, dokey cheerfulness, but
Okay.
for now,
Is it always gonna be night when that happens?
oh, it's definitely gonna be night because you have the lights. We sample the lights. Oh yeah, you didn't notice that the Slippy Burger, or that's Slippy or Bronzen Burger? Don't know. Bronson Burger actually sponsored it and put this giant inflatable version of their mask on top of the entire thing. So I like that. Let's go this way. So behind you, behind you. No, behind you. This is much quicker. It's better like this than walking entirely all around, because at the very end it's more of easier to get through there. Plus Joker doesn't mind. Joker doesn't care at all. He's the night. Oh yeah, I figured out how to drain the entire swamp water from here. Get rid of the entire. Figured out how to stop those disgusting mosquito swarms from existing.
Is Joker actually here? Because I've noticed I've been seeing random cards on the floor.
Cards?
There's cards that look like purplish or greenish with the creeper face on them.
Oh yeah, that's Joker. I don't know. He looks like he's putting his cards. That's his calling card.
Yeah.
So, this is what I wanted to show you real quickly. This is an old abandoned Rifco airship. I don't know if I showed you once, but this is an old abandoned Rifco airpod, or I think it's a delivery ship, because yeah, this is definitely a delivery ship. But this ship is so old that when I came here, or when I showed up, it was crashing the water, and I couldn't really get into it because mosquitoes. And I don't like those little buggers. God, I wish it didn't even exist. So in the very end, I drained out the entire water of this entire area. Now people can explore it. What do you think? Is it too much? Too little? I think I overdid it.
Broken right now.
You think I overdid with the draining of the water, or?
If it gets rid of the mosquitoes, it gets rid of the mosquitoes.
Oh, I never asked. Why are you? You're very intelligent for a being, yet most villagers don't have that much intelligence. Like, not to be offensive at all. I don't want to be offensive. I'm just saying, from what I learned, is that a lot of villagers don't speak English or whatever phrasing for the languages. I don't want to be mean when I say that. I'm being fully honest.
I didn't want to sound
mean. I didn't want to sound mean when I said that.
This here. That's one of the things that can happen.
Oh, that's from your world, isn't it? That's something from you brought something from your world and it glitched out, didn't it?
Yeah, and if you hit something with it,
we should try to avoid using that to prevent any, catastrophes. Anywho,
you can do that with a campfire, and you can do some pretty crazy stuff. You know what I've done?
So this is the Doomsday Room.
The Doomsday Room.
At the moment, there really isn't a plan for it, but there'll be a plan eventually. Don't worry.
Okay.
Time will tell. Only time will tell. Don't worry. But when he said he said that reality glitches and it pulls stuff in. Remember he said that?
Yeah.
Come here, follow me, because I feel like you might like to see this. Now, Rifco brought in a lot of things. Nether-based castles to strange anomalistic swords. I'm talking about the one in the swamp area over there, because they ripped that thing in. But they mentioned that this was not part of the plan. One day, I was just walking by, like 2-3 years ago, and one day I found it. I don't know what it is, actually. It's like an old temple, but I don't know what the origin of it would have been.
It's like a cat temple. There's cats everywhere.
Yeah, my friend likes cats and pulls them everywhere. But at the very end, that's the one thing. And also up there, if you go all the way up here, there's gold. I'm starting to think that maybe this was rifted in by accident, or maybe this is some kind of... I don't want to mess with the gold, because I don't know. Maybe it has some spiritual linkage or something when you think about it. It's weird. You don't just get these strange buildings out of these materials in a temple and just merge with the ground out of nowhere. You don't just get that. You don't. It's weird. And it's something I've never understood.
You think about the Rift Lab, like, it's pretty much made out of iron, and a bit of diamond.
It's made of a lot of rich materials, but I mean that the material does survive a lot of problems.
Do you think that the Rift Lab was also rifted in accidentally and it just rematerialized in a random place?
Is that how you got here?
I think I just appeared next to your broken lab and I just fixed it up.
Huh. There's a lot of weird things that happen. I should probably take that end crystal out of there before someone uses it maliciously, to be honest. Oh. Let's be glad that this thing still partly works, to be honest.
What happens if this thing doesn't work?
Then all the power will divert to the new quantum point they made, and who knows what the hell they're gonna do with that thing.
Right in.
I don't know what that even will do, because the whole problem with a smaller quantum point is that the reason they're bigger, the bigger it is, the much more stability. A quantum point is more of a sponge and a... How do I explain this? It's more of like a sponge, but you can drain energy out, and you can basically use that after. Basically a sponge. But if a quantum point is smaller, it develops rings. And those rings cannot be used and can only alter the area around it, but can also absorb less energy but disperse more. When the hell did this show up?
Wow.
That is definitely not... We should check that out. We should legitimately check this out. This is not good. This isn't good.
Good thing for a flying villager.
This isn't good. Even from me, this isn't good. I'm gonna... You can rift me when you want. I am gonna check this out real quickly. Okay. What in the hell is... Where did this come from? This is beautiful, but where the hell did this even come from?
That looks like a church.
No one built this. Like, there's no logs in my paperwork. Maybe there is. I don't know. There's no logs in my paperwork that says that constructing this was a necessary needed. Hello, Florida Parrot. Wait, how the fuck did I think? Alright, never mind. Fuck it.
What?
Come over here.
I have a smart parrot for you.
Get over here. Was there always a missing fountain here?
A missing fountain?
There was a fountain here at one point. There legitimately was like a fountain here. Where the hell? Okay, that's not right. And there
kind of looks like a crater.
And there definitely wasn't a missing column where a doorway used to be here.
What is this?
This isn't good.
What's this?
There used to be a portal, actually. And then when a new one showed up, it completely fell apart. Don't know why. But, you said about riftquakes a few weeks ago, right? How you... Remember when you said you felt like a riftquake was happening?
Oh, earthquake happened twice. One that was at a random map coordinate, and another one happened near Mario pipes. And that one was major.
That explains why there's a hole in the wall. And why there's a random structure there, missing fountain, and why the entire chunk of the wall here is missing, and why this entire chapel is demolished to rubble. With a new one over there.
This pipe is smoking.
We shouldn't mess with that. We should not mess with those. I don't know where those even come from, and I seriously don't want to mess with those. I gotta document all of this, and then I'm gonna jump off a cliff.
I feel like a major earthquake would do a lot worse than
to be honest, if it wasn't for the balancing anchor here, it would have been worse.
I have bouncing feet again.
Balancing anchors, if you don't know what those are, it's just a machine that uses glowstone that basically restabilizes certain places.
One more thing. There's a few towers. If you've seen the towers near the Rift Lab that look blue.
Okay, let's get down here. This is actually a really quick way back out. You just go down here. It's one of the ways
First
that
fall.
I dug this out many years ago so that we can get down easier without having to run all the way back.
The towers that were blue and such, they are actually built now.
So, from where you are at, buildings will regenerate or build automatically rather than needing someone to make them.
Not in the case of the Rift Lab, because buildings would just appear next to the Rift Lab, and it will send out energy packets made it from raw energy, and it will build them.
That's interesting. I don't know if I gotta look into that. You gotta teach me more about that later on. Maybe that can help us with the whole mega beacon situation. Definitely saving
If you
resources.
can program, if you can program giant guns and cannons to destroy the beacon, then go for it.
No, mega
And
beacon.
you can
No,
act.
I know. I'm building a mega beacon.
Oh,
I'm building one. The only thing that can stop a quantum point safely is a mega beacon, something that distributes an equal amount of power. So you said that
see
a
those?
few of them were built. Oh,
Yeah, two got built. You can see that
there was one
one.
down there. Is that one down there?
And there's another one that's not been built yet, and a few more is being planned to build.
Also, did some of the elements from your world mix with this one at all?
What happened?
A while back I was checking on. Okay, I'm gonna break a hole in this wall because I'm lazy. Come from me. So a while back, I was checking the map room. Yeah, I always check this place. It helps me keep an eye on things, and I self updates every once in a while. I have no idea where the hell you went. Hi Blake. Hello Mega. Hello Killer. Hello Cookie. And
Bale.
hello Alpha. How you doing, everyone?
This dog's name is Bale.
Yep. So
I just hear him screaming at my head.
Alright, so when I was around here, there's this one area that is the Bedrock Mason. It's one of the oldest landmarks from when Riftco was testing out rifting in lava and water. And then I noticed that there's these red, blue, and green material. And then we have a few smaller changes like that. I don't know what those are.
It's like a fungus. It's like a bunch of molds.
You mean the colors?
If you look up here, there's those.
Those
Looks like some weird mold.
That is not mold. That's from. Oh, I never updated you in that part. So, we recently heard the question about rifting people in for safety as a safety background, a safety neighborhood in case something went horribly wrong. I remember reading that in one of my emails from you.
What?
I remember
I
reading.
think reality broke.
I read
Why
that.
is there a missing thing here?
What do you? Oh, we didn't. That map got ripped. I gotta patch that one up later. That's just a ripped map. These maps, they're not the most reliable and they're kind of damaged. So during this, I started rifting in some old platforms from the old abandoned city faction, the original one. And basically, I turned this old faction area that was just sitting there doing nothing as an old mine that no one lives anymore in. So you can build your neighborhood there. Do whatever you want. Have a good time. Make a place for safe. Just keep people safe in case of catastrophe.
It's just gonna be a giant element of bricks.
I'm gonna be honest. I was being not. I didn't need to do that. I didn't. I was being polite, and I thought, hey, might as well help you out because I understand how much building an entire nation or complexes. I understand that it's not easy. So I gave you a heads up. I gave you a little head start up so you can get your work started and help out as much as you can. It's the least I can do. And you're the close, and one of the, and to be honest, you're a friend to Wolf, to me, to the other people. So, your friend is, if everyone sees a friend, I'll help you out too. I appreciate on that part.
Surprisingly, how you can be a friend to someone that just does random stuff.
Literally, you're talking to someone that literally took gallons, or someone that knows the person who took gallons of toxic liquid from a disturbingly toxic cave. So, can I tell you a story about Greg?
Yep.
You know how I always backtalk Greg and how he can be kind of a cunt?
Yeah, slap him.
Yeah, he wasn't always that way. Not always. Long ago, back when me and him were in the Hellgate, back when, when I told you a story about Rifko, how he pushed my dad in the End Void and threw me and a few other people in the Hellgate because they didn't want people saying the truth or some shit like that. Well, the Hellgate does strange things to people. Sometimes it doesn't affect you at all, and sometimes it can completely change your personality. Joker, I swear to fucking Christ, I'm gonna leave that there because, goddamn it. So, originally, Greg was a human, like me. He was a nice guy. He cared about people, helped people out. He was one of those people that you could really trust. It was...
A question to ask. Did Batman get here?
Batman?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Haven't seen him. So
I bet I'd keep Joker here unsupervised.
I'm gonna be honest, Joker, I feel like likes it here because, to be honest, it's a chaotic realm where you can do anything with no one to stop you. And plus, kind of like that Joker's keeping Rifko on their toes because it keeps them from getting comfortable. But after a while, oh yeah, do you want some meat? Do you want some cooked meat? Meat from the chest. Hold on. There you go. Soon enough, Greg changed after the first year. I feel like this might be important so you understand how the Hellgate works. After the first 2 years, Greg changed. He slowly became lifeless. Almost felt like he wanted to kill someone. Maybe something like that happened in your world. I don't know. But soon enough, one day, Greg started talking about nonsense. He started talking about the Wither, saying that it would save the world and destroy the monsters. I don't know. Greg lost it. If that makes any sense. And then, well, one day, the portal opened. Greg immediately became different. He no longer was this... You understand where I'm going with this, right? You get where I'm going. Right? After he became this mindset of a leader, I thought he'd still be the same. I guess not. Soon enough, he joined Rifko. Me and him rejoined the company. Everything was going fine. But when Greg and I were going for the same job, which he was going for co-manager, and I was going for co-manager, when Greg got co-manager, Greg immediately... I'm sorry, this memory hurts. I can't talk about it anymore. You get
No, something. There's other realities.
The Hellgate's something you should look into. It's one of those places that changes people. It's weird how it works. Sometimes people become so excited and want to learn more, and some people become, well, nothing more than to show themselves. And I don't know why.
There's other realities, which is chaos and like summer wastelands. Like there's one I remember where there's vault hunters that are looking for a vault, and this one guy, Handsome Jack or whatever, that just be's a dick to people.
Hmm.
Especially that one Vault Hunter that survived.
Sounds interesting. I've heard
Yeah.
about it. We do get different frequencies from different universes. That Rifco, if you don't know where we are, so Rifco, so you probably okay. I should explain this before. Rifco's universe is not like on one spectrum. It's in the middle, as we get different spectrums of energy all the time, where it can be from a super normal area to a chaotic mess of jumbled audio logs. You name it, from the most intelligent beings to random monkeys hitting stones. That's not even a joke.
Okay.
We have had a transition from a monkey screaming at a microphone because someone turned it on and they're just screaming in a microphone for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
So at the very end, I better get back to my lab though. I'm just checking to make sure everything is nothing else is altered or nothing is messed up.
There's also other realities, like other alternate Riftco realities.
There is, huh?
Yeah.
Should
There's
look
one where Riftco rifted in a virus, and it's named Trump, so I don't know
whoever
why.
that is, I'm not interested in learning. Not much
There's
of
also
a,
one
to be
where
honest, not much of a political person.
yeah.
But hey,
There's also one where there's the corruption, which is a liquid and just flows down the entire map.
hmm.
Yep, and that's also where the Rift
Different.
Lab was.
There's a lot of realities of the company, and I'm gonna be honest, only half of them actually exist and survive. Like
Yeah,
half the rift companies either die from some horrible problem or they dug themselves a ditch.
unfortunately, I think you know what happens with the corruption reality.
Oh yeah, freaking corruptive liquid. They probably can't solve that. You can solve human issues with a gun, but you cannot shoot evil liquid.
Actually, you will be surprised if I can show you a simulation of it. I would.
Aside from moving where you're talking, I'm just making sure nothing else changed in these areas because because all of these are very close to where the impact site happened. Anything happened? Oh, there's a few items in here. Okay, that's definitely something weird.
So you're saying that a lot of the reality.
This is weird. I think this may have came from the quake.
This is one overpowered piece of dirt.
Yeah, probably from a quake. That's my thing. I gotta say is like, if anything, my tip for you is if you ever see anything that looks out of place, just find a chest and lock it away, and don't let it touch other items. Otherwise, it could corrupt it more.
Doesn't Ender chest count?
Ender chests are the best in my opinion to lock things away because at that point you could lock them without them ever encountering physical objects.
And you can just go to another chest and open it up and get your thing.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. You were saying that other Riftco realities are either dead or in the process of being dead or dying or whatever.
Rifco isn't the greatest at keeping their ego in check. Usually they either are the company that is super nice and they die to bankruptcies or lawsuits, or they become ones where they find something they shouldn't and end up trying to mess with it and end up
There's also a reality where it's not just humans, it's like any creature that happens to be there. And I think it was the Hive. So anyways, it's pretty bad because I've been watching that reality too.
Noted. I better get to work actually. I gotta finish cleaning up some debris, but I can talk to you later. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. 20, don't die.
Shut up.
Well, it was under your name, so.
showing up for you. Anywho, I gotta figure out how to clean up this mess, because this is definitely not the best looking. Talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Night.
See you later.
Actually, it's day.